So we took over a local company that had been organized by some European investors, and we acquired the Nassau Project, which ties on to the Marion mine. Nassau Project is completely overrun by artisanal miners. Most of them are Brazilian and, in quotations, informal. And there were a number of bedrock areas that had been exposed by these informal miners that exposed gold-bearing bedrock. And so this was the opportunity I was looking for. It's in terms of operational logistics, Suriname is a very difficult place to work in because everything's covered by tropical forest, jungle, and you can't see anything. The rocks aren't really exposed. They're covered by jungle, and then they're covered by deep weathering, tropical weathering. So the odd time that one of these informal miners exposes some bedrock with an excavator or something, we'll go in and look at it and sample them. So that had been done at Nassau, and yeah, so there was gold in the bedrock. So we acquired that project, and now it's fully financed, and we are starting to work on the project. There's 2 targets for exploration. There's a target right in the middle of the property that appears to be the source area of all the alluvial gold that's being mined out there. We just call that the plateau target, or the PS target, the plateau source target. And in the northeast corner of the property, against the claims of Newmont, where we tie on, there's another target that just started to be mined a couple of years ago. When I first looked at the property, it wasn't being mined. There was nothing on the satellite data that showed any activity in the jungle, but it just in the last couple of years, a whole bunch of guys showed up with excavators and pumps and sluices and camps and started mining gold there. So we don't know anything about that target. We know that it's a northwestern magnetic anomaly, and that's clearly the source of the gold. So it's probably a volcanic sequence or a intrusion that's shedding gold into the creeks there. So those are the 2 targets that we're going to work on at Nassau, and it'll take 6 months to develop those up into diamond drilling targets, and then we'll do that with auger sampling, basic geological mapping and stuff like that, and then we'll drill those.